Alright guys, that's it for me in Siem Reap. I'm off to Phnom Penh, but before I do that, I just want to say I love Siem Reap. It is a chill vibe place. It's got some of the most amazing temples I've seen so far. I've been to Mexico, Chichen Itza and all that, but Angkor Wat, it's in a class of its own. So if you have a chance to get to Thailand or somewhere else, take a few days, come to Cambodia, come to see Angkor Wat. Truly amazing. See you in Phnom Penh. Alright, smooth ride so far with giant ibis from Siem Reap to Phnom Penh. We're just stopping at this place over here to get a lunch break, and we're back off to pick up some more people, and hopefully we get to Phnom Penh in one piece. Later. So what a beautiful little restaurant. We're on the water side here, and yeah, look at this view, guys. We only have like maybe 20 minutes left to eat, so I'm gonna go try that. Hopefully it's good. So that was an amazing fried rice here at the little restaurant, and we are off to Phnom Penh. I'm sorry for not showing the food. We are so pressed for time. Yeah, so I barely got my food in time, so time to get back on the bus. Alright, so a few close calls on the way here, but I guess that's Cambodia. So a little 15-minute break, and then we're back on the road later. Although they always bring us to like these truck stops, but with souvenirs and all that, I must say they have good taste in where they bring us, because it's always like these beautiful views and, you know, kind of place that you wish you could find by yourself, but you probably wouldn't. So yeah, time for the washroom break and back on the road. One more hour to go. Made it safely to Phnom Penh. Now time to get the luggage and find my hotel.
Good.
What's your name?
Peter.
Peter.
In Phnom Penh.
In Phnom Penh?
Cambodia.
So if you guys get off the giant ibis, you go see Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
All right. All right. So nice room. Can't really complain. Sun and Moon Resort at Phnom Penh. Beautiful place. Very clean, smells fresh. That's pretty much everything we need. Nice shower. Yeah, this'll do. Alright guys, good morning from Phnom Penh. So, quite an interesting night last night. I went down to, on 136 to the pub district. It's quite crazy down there, to be honest. I saw like this big huge fight between like Chinese guys and Cambodians. I think like the Chinese guys spit on the tuk-tuk driver, and then it like all broke out into hell. It was kind of crazy. The only thing I've seen like that so far in Asia. And yeah, but apart from that, I'm staying at a wonderful hotel called the Sun and Moon, And yeah, I arrived here yesterday afternoon, but after a 7-hour bus trip, I did not feel like touring the place. So how about we do that now? Yeah, so guys, you've got these nice columns here that separate, you know, the hotel from outside, or sort of open concept. I don't even know how to call it. I've never seen a design like that. But yeah, allows for a nice, beautiful city view, and it's pretty awesome. Goes from the bottom up, and it's pretty cool. I like it. You've got the VIP lounge here. For now, it's also the breakfast place, because I think they're remodeling or doing something else with the ground floor restaurant, which is usually, I think, where the breakfast is. Over here we have the spa treatment place. Want a massage? That's where you go. This is the I believe this is the spa. This is the spa man. Lockers, place to get changed, and they have a bunch of hot tubs. I believe there's a steam room on the other side. So, pretty cool. Haven't seen those in many hotels, especially in Asia. And pretty much every room that you're in offers a beautiful view of the city. There's the gym on the 9th, I believe. Maybe I'll go check that out. Haven't seen it yet. Places to have a massage as well. Got a therapy room in there. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, so we're at the Cloud9 Sky Bar and Kitchen. Got showers, we've got the gym over here. Let's go see the gym first. Alright, this is obviously one of the coolest gyms I've seen. It's like nothing special in terms of, you know, the actual machines and all that. It's just normal stuff. But when you look at the view, it is pretty amazing. Actually, this is one of the best rooms in the hotel, and no one's here, no one's using it. It's kind of a shame, to be honest. So let's go visit the Cloud9 restaurant and bar. Here it is, Cloud9. So we've got like a little bistro lounge type of place here. That is the pool back there. It's got the infinity overlooking the city of Phnom Penh. It's actually pretty nice, and it's even better at night when they light up all these you know, circle decoration things with the LED neons. It looks pretty awesome, to be quite honest. I was really impressed, so I'll probably come back tonight to try to get that shot. And yeah, so you've got the whole restaurant here and a beautiful view of the city. Alright, good morning from Phnom Penh. I am headed out with my tuk-tuk driver, probably from yesterday if I can find him. Probably just do a tour of the city, then hopefully tonight maybe I can catch one of those sunset boat tours on the waterfront. When I arrived here, staff informed me to be careful on my GoPro and my cell phone as well. Probably like any country in the world or any city, but particularly, you know, there's signs in the elevator, in the actual guide or tour book thing that they give in the hotel with your room. They talk about, you know, the purse snatchers, the wallet snatchers, the GoPro snatchers, and to be careful. And yeah, some staff at other places also told me, you know, even if you're in a tuk-tuk, if you have your cell phone out, they'll snatch it. And maybe this is a generalization, or maybe not, but yeah, so it kind of put me on edge for the first few hours that I was here. But after spending a night out and seeing the people and all that, it wasn't that bad. I'll say that the vibe is a lot different in Phnom Penh so far Then Siem Reap. Siem Reap, I did not feel any danger whatsoever. Everyone's chill, relaxed. No one's honking at each other except to, you know, give a heads up to get out of the way. Here, it's quite different. I actually saw a big fight yesterday on the, I'm gonna call it Pub Street, but it's 136. It's basically, you know, right down here. There was like two rich Chinese guys. They were on little motorbikes, probably mid-20s, I'd say. And you know, they were flexing, showing off, and then I think one guy spat on a tuk-tuk driver that was Cambodian, and all shit broke loose, and there was a big brawl in a street. There must have been 50 people involved or close to it. All the Cambodian people were like, you know, basically fucking up the Chinese guy, and the Chinese guy, I think like all the Chinese, you know, I don't know if they're tourists or his gang or whatever, they got involved as well. So like everyone was throwing punches, and it was quite a sight to see. So I might be talking out my ass, but this is my thoughts, this is my feelings so far about the place. So yeah, cool people, safe to walk at night, I find. Just watch yourselves, guys. Watch those wallets, watch those cell phones later. Alright, so yesterday I tried to get some money out of the ATM here in Phnom Penh, but they only dish out $100 USD, and let's say you want to get a fried rice for $2, well, no one can exchange it because it's too much money, and they don't even carry that on them. So yeah, and any other business mostly won't have that type of money either. So it's kind of a problem for me right now because I only got $100 bills. I'm gonna try to find a currency exchange place that can deal with that problem for me. So see you guys there. All right, so I found a place to exchange my money. It's called Wing down, I don't know what the hell this street is, but where they say there's a market. Now, I was down this street yesterday and it did not look at all like this. Like today, it's like some sort of outdoor market. Yesterday, everything was closed, and I don't know, there was like people selling drinks and stuff like that. It didn't look at all the same. So I think I'm gonna head down to the night market right now because I can't get a hold of the tuk-tuk driver, and we're gonna go see what the night market looks like in the day. Right, so the Sun and Moon Hotel is just down the road here, maybe like 2-3 buildings from the 7-Eleven, and so this is 136th Street. This place is absolutely crazy at night. There's the Secrets Cambodia pub and live music place that's pretty cool. During the day, there's food all over the street, and you know, there's pubs, there's food. There's also a bunch of girl bars at night, so if you're into that thing, you'll be more than pleased. If not, you can take a walk down the main road here and you'll end up at the waterfront. I actually spent most of my time here at Ostro, and it's pretty much the only bar that doesn't have like a bunch of ladies yelling at you and screaming your name and air licking you or whatever the hell that was. So the bars even have these funny names, right? Like Stepwife Bar, Tigers, and you know, you'll see. And there's even Pussycat Bar, Oh La La Restaurant Bar. You get the drift. To continue on the topic of funny bar names, we've got Ponytails and Honey Pot. I would assume that's a ladyboy bar, but probably not. And there's also Angry Birds. And if I ever made a bar in Thailand, I'd probably call it that. Secondhand market. They look good?
Yeah, good.
Yes, good. Alright guys, I'm at the Central Market in Phnom Penh, and my tuk-tuk driver brought me here. How? Satanai, Central Market.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Lots of things.
And they sell there second hand also.
Shoes? Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. apparently this building was built by the French when the French ruled or oversaw Cambodia. I don't know anything about the history. My tuk-tuk driver says they were running this place for about 90 years. I have no idea. I'll have to fact check pretty much everything he says, but we'll see. One thing's for sure, the produce here is fresh. All right, I am ready to go relax on the rooftop bar with the pool and the beautiful view. I'll be honest, today's been a bit rough, probably my worst day so far in Cambodia or even Asia, to be honest. Even if I put Thailand in there, nothing's compared to today. And it's just small things, but it's just pissing me off all day. You know, I had a tuk-tuk driver pick me up from the bus stop yesterday, sort of forcefully, but you know, he ended up convincing me anyways. And so yeah, the ride yesterday was fine, he was fun and all that. And then today when I called him, you know, he was sort of out of town or whatever. It's fine, right? He's got, you know, if I'm not calling him in the morning, he's got shit to do, right? But it took a while for him to meet me up where we said we'd meet up. And then, you know, I asked him for a tour of the city, something he's probably done 1,000 times. And, you know, it just ended up being really flat. And, you know, he didn't know much information. He did speak English pretty well, but yeah, you know, he brought me to see like the electric building and just like random stuff. He brought me to a secondhand flea market where essentially I didn't even get out. He just stood there and bought himself a pair of pants and was trying them on in front of me. And yeah, it was just awkward. And then he brought me to the central market, which is like literally 3 minutes away from my hotel, not even, which is like $1 trip US, $1 US. And yeah, at the end, I just said, you know, I've got a problem with my condo in Bangkok. I need to go back to hotel. How much I owe you? And he said $13. I said, you know what, I'll give you 10, because we both know that the trip you did yesterday for $2 from the bus stop is 10 times longer and took a lot more time and a lot more gas. He said, okay, fine. Yeah, and on the way out of the tuk-tuk, he said, I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. 507. And I looked at him and I said, how do you know my room number? He said, oh, stop, tell me. I was like, now I was really pissed, right? And then I start looking, you know, I go back, I confront the staff. They say they didn't say it. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe it was a guard. Who knows? Fuck. Whatever. The girls at the front desk are really nice. So, you know, maybe they slipped up, maybe they didn't. But at the end of the day, I felt like my privacy was, you know, sort of not taken care of by the hotel. So then I go back to the room and I realize that a lot of the footage that I filmed this morning was without sound because the mic was just so slightly unplugged. And yeah, and then the fact that the GoPro's been overheating all day, you know, it's never happened before, not even in Thailand, not even on the beach in Pattaya. And today's not actually even that nice outside. It's about to rain. So yeah, it's not my best day so far. Phnom Penh, I'm sorry bros, you know, it's not good vibes, or maybe it's just me, but you know, Siem Reap was just so wonderful and chill and smooth and, you know, just such a great vibe over there. And so far here has been edgy. I saw, you know, the 30-man brawl fight yesterday with the Chinese versus the Cambodians and all this stuff right outside the hotel. The hotel is great, to be honest. Like, I have nothing to complain about there, but, you know, the side of the water here is very beautiful. You know, I got to see some stuff, and the poverty's way more in your face here, I'll be honest. You know, when I went through parts of the central market outside, and you know, you see like the raw meat and you see how you're preparing things, and then you're thinking, okay, so this is how, you know, when I stop at these places and you're not seeing where it's coming from, you know, that's where it's coming from, right? At least here at the hotel and, you know, some of the nicer places around, you know, God knows where it comes from, but, you know, I'd like to imagine that, you know, they have proper freezers and things like that. So now I'm gonna try to chill the fuck out and go have a swim, relax, have a beer, reset myself, and try to see Phnom Penh at on another angle, or you know, tomorrow's another day. Hopefully I can turn this trip around and make it feel as good as it felt in Siem Reap. Alright, good afternoon from Phnom Penh. I'm at the Cloud9 Sky Bar and Kitchen at my hotel resort at the Sun and Moon. So it's about to rain down on me again for the third time in 3 days. So I ran back here to try to get this video out, hopefully. And yeah, I also catch a flight with Vietjet from Phnom Penh International Airport back to Bangkok, and I would like to not be sick. And after seeing a bit how the markets work here and how the food's prepped and how it's, you know, just laying out in the sun and dried out and whatever, I would rather probably have one of my final meals at my hotel than on the street. I did last night. I was fine, didn't get sick, everything was good. I even had Thai food yesterday. That was actually pretty good. It reminded me of the Krua Kumpuk on Soy 11-1. So I had Kway Teow Mu Tun Sen Lek, and it was excellent. And I was kind of hoping I'd have that today, but when I arrived there, it was closed. So I think it's more like of a night food spot. And yeah, it's starting to rain on me, so I'm gonna try to eat that burger and yeah, try to find something I can do for the rest of the day. Alright, my last night in Siem Reap. I'm gonna head over to the water before it gets a bit too late. And yeah, probably try to find some dinner and see what I can do for my last night. Alright, so just some basic shots of the walking street in Phnom Penh, or 136. This is pretty much before all the hustle and bustle, so yeah. Many bars, many lady. If you're into that. Alright, so my last night in Phnom Penh, I'm gonna try to go get some dinner. I'm gonna recap a bit of my stay here. So far it's been pretty awesome. Not exactly what I expected. I'd consider this place more like the Bangkok of Cambodia. It probably is. I know honestly nothing about the city. I've only visited a couple places. I didn't do the killing fields and all those touristic places. I think I got enough history at Angkor Wat to last me probably a month or two. I had fun over there. Siem Reap was great. Phnom Penh, so far, it's probably the area I'm staying at. It's a bit rough, I'll be honest. When I arrived at the hotel, everyone told me, watch your GoPro, watch your cell phone, just the normal stuff, all right. But I think it's probably worse than what I thought at first. You know, I saw a 20-person brawl the night before, and then last night I saw a tourist get mugged by the stick-up kids, or what they call the mafia. But, you know, to me it's just a bunch of, you know, mid-20-year-olds with scooters that ride up on you, like 5, 6, 7 people with tasers and fucking, you know, batons, and, you know, threaten you, empty your pockets and fucking knock you out, and that's about it. So yeah, so I witnessed a big brawl, a mugging, and multiple accidents. I seen four accidents here where, like, you know, tuk-tuk ran into like a bike and girl went flying and stuff like that. I guess it happens in Bangkok all the time. Obviously the statistics are there. I've yet to see an accident in Bangkok, so, you know, the level of not giving a fuck over here is quite high. I've not seen any police officers near 136 and 130 and all the general area here. Maybe one car, I think, today, earlier this morning, but apart from that, that was it. So yeah, even after like a 20-some people brawl, not one cop showed up all night. So this is pretty much the closest thing to the far west that I've seen. And yeah, any person that comes here and tells you not to be mindful of your property and yourself is full of shit. And I would say they either didn't spend enough time here, they either only went on tourist attractions, or they stayed in a place that was a lot nicer than where I'm staying, even though, you know, hotel wise it's great. I think I can't really get really better in this area per se. I could probably get a better location than where I'm at right now. I see there's a lot of different places across the pond right here. And yeah, so I'm in the tourist place. I'm in the walking street slash area of Phnom Penh, and it's rough out here. It's edgy a bit at night. You know, you have to watch yourself. You've got drunk tourists, you've got drunk Cambodians, you've got the Chinese that are, you know, trying to take over things and, you know, cause problems with the Cambodians, and it boils over. And then you've got just guys like me that are walking through with, you know, gear and stuff like that, and, you know, getting mugged. So yeah, I haven't felt unsafe during the day. At night, neither, but I did follow what the locals told me. I say the fuck off of the main walking street here near the water and the waterfront in general at night. Like, I don't come here past midnight, and if I do, I have like 20-30 bucks on me, no wallet, no nothing. And yeah, in general, still love the place. I'd have to revisit, maybe come here with a friend, explore more, maybe spend more time, and we'll see. So I didn't end up flying the drone because an American guy came by and it's like, no, don't do it. And he had his DJI fly more combo, you know, pack on him and everything. I was like, all right, why? He's like, a bunch of, like, even like the locals, they came and gave him shit and said not to do it, and that, you know, even if the cops come, they're gonna, like, basically confiscate the drone and not even, you know, give you a fine. They just take your shit. Yeah, so I want to keep my drone because I'm flying back to Bangkok tomorrow, and I don't want any troubles here on my last night. No drone in Cambodia. All right, fun fact: the American guy was with a friend yesterday, and they split ways. His friend went to an ATM and tried to get some money out, and essentially some guy came up behind with a knife, and, you know, he saw it from the corner of his eye, and yeah, he took his card out and started running, and they, like, chased him. So I don't want to scare anyone, but you have to have your wits about you out here. It's not your average playground. Off to the airport. I'm really pressed for time because I got up late, and I thought the airport was 15-20 minutes away, but apparently it's like an hour away, and I leave in an hour and 40 minutes. So boarding usually closes 30 minutes before, so I've got like 10 minutes to get in, go through security. I think I'm fucked. As I made it to the airport, my tuk-tuk driver was like fast and furious, going through, honking people, whatever. Alright guys, I barely made it. So check-in went really fast, and the security as well, but I was really late. The tuk-tuk driver really had to boot it to get there in time. And so hopefully it's a smooth flight, and I'll see you guys in Bangkok. Feels good to be back. I was only gone a week, but it felt like a month, and I was starting to get homesick. And I'm not talking about Canada. I was missing my place in Bangkok, and I'm missing the people, my friends, and Nuna, everyone, man. I can't wait to get a pad kra pao. I'm starved, and the food on the plane was not quite good. So looking forward to some good old regular Thai food, easy food. See you guys later.